In this video, I will be discussing my passion about math and science and why I like it so much, and how it is used in everyday life and why it is so important. I look up to people like Albert Einstein and Isaac Newton who laid down huge foundations for the mathematics community. I also look up to Neil deGrasse Tyson because he is such a great astronomer. The reason I like mathematics and science so much is because unlike politics and other things, it is concrete, stays the same, and is always going to be stationary. I believe it is the purest form of consistency. Something that I would really like to do when I grow up would be to either be a physicist or an astronomer for NASA. Science is great because it is literally the understanding of something furthermore. And once everybody in the world understands that, we will live better lives and longer lives. I think everybody should understand math and science.
Yes. I don't know that we all need to go in depth to say like a researcher does, like a biomedical researcher or a physicist or even a doctor does, but we all need the basic principles to understand how things work. We need to make sure that if we look at something mathematically and scientifically, if it makes sense and it works because the knowledge that we have in those fields, that's good. But if we just like randomly look at stuff and be like, I think that's fine, but we don't back it up using any math or science, any logic skills that come with those sub-disciplines and those subjects, I don't really feel like that makes for an orderly and well functioning society. I think that everyone's capable of understanding at least enough of a level to get by. I'm not going to be able to understand science as well as my doctor, but I need to be able to trust him that he understands the science well enough that it would be good, and it would be functional for both of us.
Do you believe mathematics and science is important in everyday life?
100%. Without science, you wouldn't have things like vaccines to keep us alive. You would be able to record my image right now as you are on an iPad. You wouldn't be able to have healthy food and nutrition. You wouldn't have a lot of things that make our society successful, like clean water or roads or pretty much anything beyond the club is an advancement in science, whether it's been scientifically researched or not. For math is a universal truth. 1 + 1 = 2. And while not everything can be reduced to that level of truth, the logic that we can get from math that applies to science, especially in our research, and the logic that you can take out of math to do any problem solving is really powerful. Is it easy? No, math and science are difficult, but sometimes the greater the difficulty, the better the reward is when you finally figure it out.
Important for everybody to learn science.
Yes. All right. I mean, like I said, any process and how it works is basically a science. Science explains everything. How it works, how it began. All right. Explains the universe. It explains matter, change, energy. Yes. Everyone should know.
I think science is important.
Well, it explains everything. All right. It explains how the universe was created. It explains how we have life. All right. Chemistry explains matter. Right, and all the changes that it undergoes through. So basically any kind of process that you want to understand, all right, you need to understand science.